Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen, and today's reading is their thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling about you as well. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 4 crystals for you to choose from. Set of cards number 1 is the yellow crystal. I'm not sure if it's citrine or something else. Set of cards number 2 is the fluorite. Set of cards number 3, the rose quartz. And set of cards number 4 is the glass obsidian. So take some time to tune into the energies of these and see which one resonates with you the most. And it's fine to be drawn to more than one of these as well. And you can pause the video right now if you need to, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen this yellow crystal here. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how they're feeling. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 24 hours left on the 2-for-1 Dear Beloved Love Letter reading. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words, and they look really deeply into your specific person's feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, where your connection is headed, any blocks that are being worked through, and messages from spirit that you need to hear. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, and the 2-for-1 offer ends in 24 hours. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's true feelings for you. Their thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling. So I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot today. So their thoughts of you today. Okay, I'm just going to take these ones. 6 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. The 3 of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so their thoughts of you today. I feel as though they're thinking about you a lot today. I feel as though they are wanting to communicate something to you here with the eagle and the note, the scroll, the letter that's tied to its foot. So I feel as though your person's going through a lot of difficulties. In some cases, this could be what's going on in your connection. In other cases, it could be what this person's going through in their individual life, because I'm seeing a lot of divine masculine. These are all divine masculine cards, or the images have the divine masculine within them. So I feel as though your person is going through a lot of emotional trauma. They could be feeling, this could be a couple of things. They could be feeling like heartbroken over something that's happened between you, like they feel left out in the cold. But I feel as though your person's going through a transition where they're moving out of something, and it's like they're looking to you for support, or they want to communicate something to you. They have something important like on their mind or within their heart, some sort of important transition, because 6 of Swords is moving out of adversity into a brighter future. And we have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. It's like your person's leaving their old version of themselves behind, or they could feel left out in the cold when it comes to you. But I feel as though they look to you for support, or they want to get closer to you. 3 of Swords, that's the heartbreak card, so a lot of emotional trauma. And Knight of Swords here as well. Let's clarify some of these further just to get deeper messages. So this Six of Swords. The Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel they're moving away from something, but they're thinking of you all the time. They're wanting to move towards harmony. So again, this could be they want harmony within your connection. There could be some disruption or heartbreak or something that's happened, a tower moment between you both, or in their individual life they're struggling with something, and what's really giving them the energy, what's really giving them the strength to like move forward in their life is them thinking of you and this Two of Cups, feeling like you're on the same page, feeling close, feeling this intimacy with you. This person deeply loves you. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands with the message card. What do they want to communicate to you? We have three that's come out. Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Wow. Five of Cups. So these are intense energies. Again, this theme of them walking away from something. In some cases, maybe they walked away from you and they're wanting to come back. But again, I feel for some of you, this is them going for a major transition in their life. So yeah, them walking away from something. Eight of Swords. They're feeling very wounded. Look, we have the Three of Swords here, the heartbreak card, the emotional trauma card, and we have this card here. Look, they're like looking to you. They find you very healing, very nurturing. They look to you for support. They look to you for comfort as they're going through this difficult struggle. And look, Five of Cups. There's this feeling of like panic. The Five of Cups, it normally shows 3 cups spilt over, and then behind the person it's like they're preparing to turn around and take up the Two of Cups, which is still standing upright. So this is what they want to communicate to you. They want to communicate that they need you, is what I'm feeling. They need you, they need your support, and they want you to know. So you could be hearing from this person soon, or this could be what you're receiving, like telepathically, energetically from this person. I knew like today's readings were going to be intense with this Wheel of the Year. I just looked at the images and I remembered how much I love this deck. So yeah. And again, in some cases they walked away from you and then they feel really heartbroken, and they're panicking that it's all lost and they want to race back in with this Knight of Swords here. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. What's this heartbreak, emotional trauma? Wow, the Seven of Wands. And look, they're putting these defenses up to, yeah, I feel as though your person's going through pain and struggles. They may be going through conflicts in their life, or maybe there was conflicts between you, so they put their barriers up, these walls up, because it's like there's going to be a flood, and they're building this wall out of these sandbags to hold off the flood. So again, it could be that in their individual life they're going through some sort of conflicts, and they're kind of fearful of like this tsunami or this complete flood of emotional conflict being sent their way. Again, it could be within your connection. They may have found it hard to handle some sort of intense emotions or emotional exchanges that happened. But yeah, for many of you, this is in their own individual lives. They're like fearful of walking away from something and people being like angry, upset, and there's going to be like this tsunami of criticism coming their way. So this is what's been sort of blocking them as well from moving away from something, because these three swords here sort of look like a block somewhat, but there is movement here, and this person, the struggling after they've walked away with that 5 of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords, what's this about? We have the Fool. So yeah, I was just about to say there's a determination with this Knight of Swords. Your person really wants to speak their truth. They want to live their truth, be authentic, and it's like they've gained courage with the image of that Knight of Swords, and especially with the Fool. This is leaving past baggage behind. This is taking a leap of faith. This is totally coming out of a comfort zone. It's a brand new beginning as well, with it being the 0 card. Your person is going through struggles in leaving something so they can have this major like change in their life. So let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles. So I feel as though their thoughts of you today is just that they really, they either want to get close to you if this is about your connection, or they're really wanting your support. They really like needing that shoulder to cry on, and they're needing to feel safe. They feel as though they can go to you with these struggles. So the 5 of Pentacles. There's definitely a feeling of loneliness, or they're feeling very alone in this action that they're taking. But they look to you. So 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, your person today, they're going through this kind of energy, feeling depressed, like afraid, emotionally traumatized by something, but it's like they're thinking of you. Like when they think of you, they feel happy, they feel uplifted, they see you as someone who is calm and peaceful and sees the beauty in life. They see you as this divine feminine here. And yeah, again, they look to you for that support, for that nurturing. So let's look at some oracle cards. Which ones? The Starseed oracle cards. The thoughts of you today. What's really going on with this person? Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So there's also an element here that your person feels deeply connected to you because they feel as though you are very different to most people in life, and they feel as though you really resonate with each other. You've both kind of felt like aliens, like you don't really fit into this world in many ways. So I feel like this has meeting you has like led to this massive spiritual awakening within your person, where they realized that they were not fully living in their truth, but now there's this completely new trajectory in their life where they're being much more authentic, or they're feeling deeply called to live their life more in alignment with their true self. Hence why these huge transitions are happening. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So yeah, your person's releasing these coping mechanisms. Loosen your grip. So yeah, for a while I feel as though they've struggled in releasing things that aren't serving, releasing comfort zones. But look, there's two here again. They feel as though in some cases you would understand what they are going through, because maybe you are going through the same thing, or you've been through the same thing. Let God in. Yeah, they really feel as though this connection has connected them much more deeply to God, to their spirituality. And we have called. Your connection really makes them feel called. Soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. So this is, to me, making me think of the Judgment card. They're feeling that soul calling to be more in their authentic self. I feel as though since meeting you, your person has completely changed, like energetically. They've grown so much, and therefore they're no longer in alignment with their old life in whatever way that resonates. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So I do feel that potentially for some of you, your person today could be spending some time alone in nature, thinking of you and thinking about this transition and kind of worrying about that quite a bit. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So yeah, your person's really struggling right now, and they look to you for that comfort, and they feel that strong magnetism to you as well. This is like a tower moment as well. This is like their false self has cracked open in order to allow their true soul self to be revealed, and they feel so connected with you on that soul level, on their true identity. Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So I feel as though your person is being more honest with themselves now. This connection really has allowed a lot of unconsciousness to come into light. So that's that deep awakening again. What else are their thoughts of you today? The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a move in prayer. So when they think of you today, they're really just feeling how precious this connection is. They feel as though, where is it? The Cosmic Heart, and they really see you as the divine feminine. They really see this connection as like a bridge to the divine, to their higher self, to higher levels of experience. And it feels very euphoric. It feels like heaven on earth to this person. And surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So they find your connection to be very poetic, very romantic, very spiritual. Make your life a moving prayer and make love to life. Surrender to the sweetness. So I feel as though your person's trying to go with the flow of feeling called in this higher direction. They're definitely connecting with your Venus energy, that divine feminine love, and it brings them a lot of pleasure, a lot of joy, and they're finding some comfort in connecting with you through their thoughts today as they're going through this anxiety, this intense anxiety. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Rumi Oracle card. Spirit has called me to use this deck today. What do you need to know? This is going to be a powerful message about what your person's going through, I feel. Insights into their thoughts of you and the connection and what they're going through today. We have Cosmic Heart. Number 8. So I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I've seen everything, I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion, I shine like Venus. So yeah, I really feel as though your person, before they met you or recently, they've been really feeling stagnant. They've really felt as though they were going in circles, that they were unfulfilled, and it's because they were living more from the full self without realizing it. But within your connection, they've had this massive awakening and they feel like they've come back to life, and they think of you and their tears become laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. So again, your person's coming into a place of strength. So then it says, I hear it and weep. In sublime reverence, I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound, much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. Then, in a moment of my crisis that cracked my heart open, I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things like fear and doubt is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds and the fishes, emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is the proof. I hear it everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that will be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered and stirred in the pot of the divine master chef to become a sacred and savoury meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the soul. And yet it is one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear or uncertainty. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much actually, so why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what is, in resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You have been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing, and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. You have been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide somehow, somewhere. And yet here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for a love bigger than you have ever experienced before. So we step forward together, you and I. I link my arm through yours and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears, and we will laugh with such joy that stars will burst forth, borne upon our exaltations. We will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred, intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, raising the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of you unused to such wild, unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disoriented and become lost to the world you once knew. How then will you know where to go? Fear not, my soulmate, love has its wisdom and its way. We shall become lost in its genius together. Whilst our minds are tipped this way and that, tumbled in love's great waves, we shall be forced to surrender our useless intelligence and become mindless. Then how easy it shall become for the perfection of love to guide us, for there shall be nothing within to question and resist. We will no longer have to find the way, for we will have become the way. This oracle comes to you with special guidance. More love is rushing towards you like a great cosmic tsunami. You will struggle with this blessing to the extent that you will attempt to hold on to what has been. So don't. Let go. Let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing will come to you that you cannot handle. You'll be dishevelled somewhat, undoubtedly. Yet as you are washed up upon love's shining shore, keeping every hair in place will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too caught up in the wonder of perfection, realizing how deeply loved you are and how unnecessary it is to contrive a way to live your purpose. Instead, you'll have no idea what is going on. You'll be surrendered in passionate embrace with life, simply being your exquisite, crazy, unique self, saturated with divine love. It will drip from you, out of your feet, your eyes, your voice, your touch. You'll water the earth with love's oceanic presence. Oh, how that tsunami will deliver you into your divine destiny. No need for any contrivance. Let your hair get messed up. Your destiny awaits you now. So here is the sacred honouring ritual. Place your hand on your stomach and the other over your heart. Focus on your breath flowing gently in and out. When you are ready, say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, with all the wild love and unconditional affection of the universal heart, help me now. I trust in my own heart wisdom and in the truth of your love for me. Please help me trust in the flow of life, let go of my fixed plans and ideas, and open up to the genius of love itself. May I realize that my destiny will unfold with absolute perfection, and may I trust in the signs I am given. May I be able to release any false guidance based in fear, and may I open instead to genuine guidance and inner knowing based in love. Under the grace of your protection, may this be so. Feel the warmth of your hands on your body. Just breathe. When you are ready, simply place your hands in prayer position and bow your head gently to your hands. This is your simple and powerful action that reminds you of this truth. Your head is supposed to bow and honour the heart. Bow to and honour the heart, not try to dominate or control it. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. So I really hope that this reading has been helpful. If you would like to know more in depth about how your person truly feels about you, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. The offer for the 2-for-1 ends in 24 hours. For the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. That really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the Fluorite. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how they're feeling about you. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. And there's only 24 hours left on the offer for 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you'll get about 2,000 words looking very deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, any blocks that are being resolved, where your connection is headed, and any messages from spirit. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, and the offer ends in 24 hours. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and how they are feeling as well. And we're using the Wheel of the Year Tarot. So their thoughts of you today. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. The Hierophant. The Lovers, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel as though this is a reading, set of cards number 2, where your person could be with someone else, with this 7 of Swords imagery, and also the Lovers is often about making a choice. Their thoughts of you today, they're thinking very intensely. Look at this artist painting the divine feminine here. This person, they love like your face is what I'm feeling from this, and they're just really thinking about you a lot all the time. I feel like this is creating some struggles within your person, because I do feel there was someone else. Or it could be that there's some sort of obstacle, but they're thinking about you, and they feel this deep love for you. They feel like deeply drawn to you. 3 of Pentacles is a very spiritual card. They see you as that divine feminine. There's like a holiness they feel about you, because this normally shows the architect in a cathedral, but it's almost like this person could be almost like creating, even though he's painting here, I'm seeing like an image of us creating a stained glass window in a cathedral of like a saint or something, or yeah, but it's just really symbolizing how they see you as this very spiritual person, and they feel this deep spiritual connection with you that's led to a lot of awakening. This person sees you as a soulmate. But 7 of Swords, it's like they feel guilty. 7 of Swords is about running away. I feel like your person, they're like constantly thinking of you. And they may be feeling like guilty if there was someone else, like it's making them feel bad, but they kind of want to get away. I feel like there may be a lot of conflict as well. in their connection, perhaps, because the Seven of Swords traditionally shows the person running away from the soldiers like camp on in the morning, just before battle, just before sunrise. So your person could be going through struggles in their life. Again, it doesn't have to mean they're specifically with someone else. They could have a lot of stress. They could have like conflict within their family life or in their life in some kind of way. And they love like thinking of you. It makes them feel this sense of comfort, safety, security. They feel this loving, healing energy. They feel energized by your connection. And interesting, another deeply spiritual card here, the Hierophant. And this shows the divine masculine, like praying to the Hierophant. Like this is someone, I feel like your person's distressed, like because they're in some sort of difficult situation, but they're feeling like really drawn to you. They're feeling this deep love, and it's like they don't know what to do. And yeah, they feel as though like you are soulmates, and the divine, the angels, your soul family's brought you together. The universe is watching over your connection. But this person could be married as well, because this shows the marriage ceremony. So they could be married. So this is creating a lot of like internal conflict within your person. And the Two of Pentacles, they feel as though you have this amazing energy. You have this lovely like exchange. They feel like you're balanced with this seesaw here. Like you have this beautiful exchange of energy. This is like giving and receiving. And they feel like there's a lot of growth and abundance here. But with this nut here, this walnut, it's like your person is, it's like they feel with this Two of Pentacles as well. It's normally about juggling. It's like they feel as though they have these two totally different sides of their life going on. And the walnut with the shell, it's like the outer shell. One of these pentacles, one thing they're juggling is like a false self. It's like a mask. These thick walls, it's like the shell of the nut. And then they feel with you like they're more of their true, authentic self, their deep feelings that they don't really reveal to anyone else. That's the other Pentacles. So they're like juggling, and normally the Two of Pentacles shows like really stormy seas in the background. So your person's having a lot of struggles, but they're thinking about you intensely today. I feel like they think about you intensely a lot. So I'm going to clarify these even further. So what can clarify this Three of Pentacles? Like they're like fascinated with you, with him painting her. And it's like a really big image, like you're really big in this person's mind. So what else can we look into with this? Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Your person is working hard on your connection. They're investing a lot of time and energy. Eight being the infinity symbol, so they feel you're deeply connected energetically. They feel this infinite bond with you. So Three of Pentacles is about work as well. They could be thinking about you today when they're at work. But I feel as though they're working away at your connection. They see this as like a work of art, that like you could be on this path. They feel like you're on this path together where there's divine timing and you're building the connection. It's growing more. There's this beautiful exchange of energy between you both. So let's get some more information on the Seven of Swords. the moon. So yeah, so he's looking at you like here, and it sees you as like the moon, this beautiful divine feminine, where the moon is all about depth of emotions, but also very interestingly this can be about secrets or like the subconscious as well. Clandestine is the word that's coming through. So yeah, your person's like secretly thinking about you a lot. Again, I feel like they think a lot about you when they're at work perhaps as well, but they're feeling drawn to you. You are like high up on the moon. This is like that spiritual awakening. They can connect you with the higher realms, with spirituality, spiritual growth. So the moon is about fears as well, and 7 is about running away. So your person has fears about going down a path of the unknown. And they're feeling kind of terrorized by this today, and at other times I feel like they feel like they're in some sort of dilemma, is what I'm seeing with this divine masculine praying to the Hierophant here as well. But they feel this really deep emotions. They feel like you are this magical divine feminine. They feel like this is a very magical connection, but it's really triggering a lot of their fears as well. So what else can we see about the Hierophant energy? This person sort of praying to the divine, or feeling like they're going through some sort of crisis. We have the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like your person, they are desiring, like in their heart, they're wanting to move away from feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, moving away from blocks, karma, and this kind of energy. 6 of Swords, moving out of adversity into a brighter future. I feel like that is like their soul's or their heart's desire. And the Knight of Wands is because they feel very like passionately about you. There's a part of them that feels like they want to race in. They may have like these thoughts of all these desires today, where there's a part of them that wants to really race in and have this passionate connection with you. So let's clarify the Lovers further. It's like they feel as though they have a divine marriage with you. So like a sacred bond is what I mean by that with you, like a soul bond with you, with these doves of peace here. But again, they could be married. So that 2 of Pentacles is like that juggling again is like feelings deeply connected to you, like on the soul level, but in the physical level they could be like committed to someone else. So what additional information for the Lovers, please? Ace of Wands, this is that passion again. Ace of Wands is like the phallic symbol. This is shown as the maypole, which is about joy. You make them feel really joyful. They think of you a lot. They feel something about the sun and maybe the summer, and you just fill them with like this warmth and this light and feeling so happy and joyous and abundance. They feel like this harvest with you. They feel like they receive so much high vibrational abundance of love, joy, excitement, passion, growth. So yeah, they're desiring, like in their heart, they're desiring like this new beginning. So let's get some additional information about the Two of Pentacles. The Emperor. Yeah, they feel this beautiful exchange. I'm also seeing like the yin yang with the boy and the girl here, and it being the two. So you make this person feel like the divine masculine, I feel. With the Emperor, you make this person feel strong. And that makes them feel passionate about you as well. Let's get another clarifier. And the Two of Cups. So yeah. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. They feel like on that deep soul level that you are like divine masculine, divine feminine, that deeply spiritual bond. So they think about this. I feel like they imagine what it would be like to be with you. And it's like in their heart they feel this love for you, and they feel like it's mutual as well. So let's look at some oracle cards and just noticing the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And this might sound strange, but this looks kind of like the phallic symbol as well. So they're feeling passionately about you, definitely in a sexual way, but it's the Ace of Cups as well. They are overflowing with this love in their heart. So how else are they feeling about you? What are they thinking about you today? I'm feeling drawn to the Whispers of Love oracle cards. Their thoughts of you today. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth and importance. So they feel this deep, energetic bond with you because they feel as though your connection is deeply healing. They feel a sense of security with you. Your person may be feeling all over the place, but they think of you. Today they're really thinking of you because it makes them feel safe and secure. You really help them feel that self-worth. That's what I was picking up with the Hierophant card as well. You make them feel like the Emperor. You make them feel like the divine masculine. So this is helps their self-esteem and importance, it says as well. This person knows how important they are to you. So love makes a difference. They feel like you came in and it's this profound love, and it's made a huge difference in their life. They feel like they've really changed and transformed. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So in some cases, your divine masculine has been very supportive of you, and that makes them feel, again, their importance to you. It feels like that they are the divine masculine. They feel like strengthened in your connection. And they look to you. They're thinking about you because it's that safety, that sanctuary. They feel like you're a really good support system. Very understanding, very empathic. What else are their thoughts of you today? We have receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So you may have been showing this person a lot of love, and they really are receiving that, and they appreciate you. So they want to be open and receptive to this connection. They feel as though you receive their support, you receive their love really well. Again, that's that really beautiful exchange of energy of giving and receiving they feel they have with you. And interesting, we have honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So yeah, your person, they're wearing like this mask, but they're offering you this rose, and there's a little cupid on it with an arrow pointing at you. So yeah, they may, it's like they're sending these feelings of love, and they're feeling like they need to be honest with themselves. I feel like this is what this crisis energy is about with the Hierophant image here. And they may be sort of communicating their feelings from behind some sort of wall or mask, like they feel like they have to. So I'm going to finish this reading with a Rumi Oracle card, and it's going to be a really powerful message about what your person's going through, their thoughts of you, what do you need to know from Spirit right now. Cosmic Heart. This came out in set of cards number 1. So powerful message. This is how they felt when they met you. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. I hear it and weep. In sublime reverence, I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound. Much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. Then, in a moment of my crisis that cracked my heart open, I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things, like fear and doubt, is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds and the fishes, emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is the proof. I hear it everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered and stirred in the pot of the divine master chef to become a sacred and savoury meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the soul, and yet it is one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear or uncertainty. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much actually, so why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what is. in resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You have been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing, and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. You have been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide somewhere, somehow. And yet here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for a love bigger than you've ever experienced before. So we step forward together, you and I. I link my arms through yours, and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears, and we will laugh with such joy that stars will burst forth, borne upon our exaltations. We will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred, intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, raising the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of you unused to such wild, unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disoriented and become lost to the world you once knew. How then will you know where to go? Fear not, my soulmate, love has its wisdom and its way. We shall become lost in its genius together. Whilst our minds are tipped this way and that, tumbled in love's great waves, we shall be forced to surrender our useless intelligence and become mindless. Then how easy it shall become for the perfection of love to guide us, for there shall be nothing within to question and resist. We will no longer have to find the way, for we will have become the way. This oracle comes to you with special guidance. More love is rushing towards you like a great cosmic tsunami. You will struggle with this blessing to the extent that you will attempt to hold on to what has been. So don't. Let go. Let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing will come to you that you cannot handle. You'll be dishevelled somewhat, undoubtedly. Yet as you are washed up upon love's shining shore, keeping every hair in place will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too caught up in the wonder of perfection, realizing how deeply loved you are and how unnecessary it is to contrive a way to live your purpose. Instead, you'll have no idea what is going on. You'll be surrendered in passionate embrace with life, simply being your exquisite, crazy, unique self, saturated with divine love. It will drip from you, out of your feet, your eyes, your voice, your touch. You'll water the earth with love's oceanic presence. Oh, how that tsunami will deliver you into your divine destiny. No need for any contrivance. Let your hair get messed up. Your destiny awaits you now. So here is the sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your stomach. Place your hand on your stomach and the other over your heart. Focus on your breath flowing gently in and out. When you are ready, say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, with all the wild love and unconditional affection of the universal heart, help me now. I trust in my heart wisdom and in the truth of your love for me. Please help me trust in the flow of life, let go of my fixed plans and ideas, and open up to the genius of love itself. May I realize that my destiny will unfold with absolute perfection, and may I trust in the signs I am given. May I be able to release any false guidance based in fear, and may I open up instead to genuine guidance and inner knowing based in love. Under the grace of your protection, may this be so. Feel the warmth of your hands on your body. Just breathe. When you are ready, simply place your hands in prayer position and bow your head gently to your hands. This is your simple and powerful action that reminds you of this truth. Your head is supposed to bow to and honor the heart, not try to dominate or control it. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. So if you would like to know super in depth how your person truly feels about you, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being worked through, where your connection is headed, and any messages from spirit, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings for $11.11 US dollars. You get about 2,000 words. The 2-for-1 offer is ending in 24 hours, so please take advantage of that. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the rose quartz. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. There's 24 hours left on the 2-for-1 Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words looking really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being worked through, where your connection is headed, and any messages from spirit that you need to hear. The details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, so that the 2-for-1 ends in 24 hours. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and how they're feeling as well. Sorry, I've just realised I haven't shuffled the other cards back in. Here we go. I was holding the deck thinking it feels a lot smaller. Then I realised I hadn't put the other cards back in from set cards number 2. So your person's thoughts of you today and how they're feeling as well. Wow, this came out as the first card in set of cards number 2, the 3 of Pentacles. And this is the Wheel of the Year tarot, by the way. Their thoughts of you today. I just want this one. Wow, this came out as the second card in set of cards number 2 as well. So set of cards number 2 is probably going to really, really resonate. That's mad. We have the 6 of Wands. Thoughts of you today. The Ace of Cups. And the Emperor. Okay. So your person's thinking about you a lot today. Look how this person, the Divine Masculine, is painting the portrait of the Divine Feminine. This is a very spiritual card as well. 3 of Pentacles. It normally shows the people working together to build the cathedral. So your person feels you have a very profound spiritual connection. They see you as some kind of soulmate. They feel as though you work together on some level in a spiritual way. Maybe to help a broader community, because a cathedral is built to bring a community together to worship God or spirituality. But your person, they absolutely adore you, especially with the 6 of Wands as well. They see you as someone very special. They see you as someone to be celebrated. 6 of Wands. They feel, you know, when they think of you, they feel so happy, so excited. They feel like this energy of this celebration. It's because their heart is overflowing with this love, with the Ace of Cups. You've turned on their heart lights. I also see this as a very phallic image, in all honesty. So they're feeling deeply passionate feelings and thoughts of you today. But also this is saying they have deep love for you, with it being the Ace of Cups. Their heart is overflowing. They feel as though people are celebrating you, or there's been some sort of success with you and they're really happy for you. They could feel like it's your soul family, like cheering you on, and they're putting a crown on her. So yeah, this person like adores you. Six of Wands. I don't know why it's gone out of my head. What is the traditional like Six of Wands? But yeah, we have this Seven of Swords. So in some cases, your person could be in a relationship with someone else, or they're in some sort of circumstance where in a way it feels like your connection is forbidden or something. Maybe you're of different religions, different cultures, or there's just some sort of expectations on this person that creates a barrier. But in some cases it is like they're married or something, they're with someone else, but they're thinking of you. Seven of Swords, that's the energy of running away. Like, I feel your person has a lot of escapism in their life by thinking about you. And they just see you as someone to be celebrated. They see you've been successful in something. They're cheering you on. Like, yeah, the Six of Wands, that's it. That's like the hero that's come home from battle, being triumphant, and the heroes like saved the people. So yeah, they feel like you've been successful after some sort of adversity, after some sort of struggle, because obviously Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, which is about battles. So they're really happy for you about something, and their heart's overflowing. And the Emperor here, like, you make them feel like the divine masculine. They see you as very like feminine, and you make them feel very masculine. You make them feel this strength within themselves. You fulfill like these deep needs, I feel. So they're thinking about you like a lot, all the time, and I feel like they really like your face as well. So I'm going to clarify these cards further to get additional information about their thoughts of you today and their feelings. So let's clarify this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. It's like they want to send you some sort of message with the eagle here and the scroll. This could be energetically in some cases. They really want this closeness. It's like they really want to have like an important discussion or something. They really want to get closer to you, express their truth, express their feelings, but their feelings sort of stuck within something. This could be a long distance thing for some of you. So what message, what do they want to tell you? Let's clarify this further. What do they want to tell you? That's a lot of cards. What do they want to tell you? I'm going to look at them though. They've got a lot to say to you, I feel. They want to tell you that this is how they're feeling. The Five of Pentacles. So the Seven of Swords is about running away or feeling... I feel like your person, in their day-to-day life, they feel like they cannot be honest with someone or a certain group of people. So they have a lot of escapism where they're thinking of you. They feel this powerful energy, this magnetism towards you. They want to communicate with you. It could be telepathically, but they want you to know that they're feeling this depression, feeling left out in the cold. In some cases, this could be relevant to your connection with this person. Maybe they felt left out in the cold, but this person's feeling depressed. They're feeling lonely. They want you to know that they feel lonely, like in this situation that they're in, whatever that may be. But you make them feel connected to the divine, is what I'm feeling. And so they don't feel lonely. But there's storms going on. There's lightning here as well. What else do they want to tell you? We had the Five of Cups. So yeah, there's a loss here. Again, it could be they felt like they were losing you. But again, I feel it's to do with the Seven of Swords energy. I feel like they want to go to you for support. This is very similar to set cards number 2. They want to go to you with support because they feel like there's this transition, or they're feeling very lonely, they're feeling very unhappy and like anxious. They're having like sleepless nights. I wouldn't be surprised if like the Nine of Swords energy came out. This normally shows 3 cups spilt over, and they're going through the difficulties of that feeling. But it normally shows 2 cups that are still standing upright, which is how they feel about you, is what I'm feeling. 2 of Cups being like feeling that deep love, feeling like you have this deep understanding and empathy with each other. So that's why your person connects with your energy and thinks about you so much, because you make them feel this joy. You make them feel like triumph whenever they're going through adversity. You make them feel positive again. What else do they want to tell you? 8 of Cups. This is walking away from things that aren't serving. Again, it could have been that they wanted to tell you that they felt like you were walking away. That would be relevant to some of you, but again, I feel like a lot of this is to do with this Seven of Swords energy. They want to tell you that they want to walk towards their bigger goals and dreams. They're walking away from the 8 of Cups, but they're walking towards the 9 of Cups, bigger goals and dreams. They want you to know that they desire in their heart to have this success and celebration. And this is a 6, the number of love. I feel like they desire that in their heart. What else do they want to tell you? That the Fool, that they want to take a leap of faith. But they have fears, obviously, because this being the Fool, the 0, and a major arcana, it's about... The 0 can be at the end of the deck and also at the start. So this is a major, like, change. And obviously, that's naturally going to bring up a lot of fears. So they want to tell you that they're, like, fearful about it, but they feel called, like, spiritually. And I feel like it's their heart's desire for this new beginning on this spiritual path with you. What else do they want to tell you? We have the High Priestess. They're saying that, I'm noticing the black and the white candle, they feel like you have this divine connection, the yin and the yang, and that it opens up like this portal to the higher dimensions. Their third eye is really opened, and they see you as the High Priestess as well. They see you as very spiritual. I feel that's also why they feel like you should be sort of praised or cheered on, or they see you as this success in terms of like your intuition. They look to you for guidance, I feel. But yeah, they feel you are this yin and this yang, this soulmates, where you connect so deeply that it's this portal to the higher realms, their higher self. They had a lot of awakening in this connection, and it's almost like the Judgment card I'm feeling as well. They're feeling called on a spiritual level to rise up and out of things that are holding them back in their life. What else do they want to tell you? King of Cups, they feel this deep love for you. Their heart is overflowing with this love. And you make them feel like stable, like emotionally, because normally this shows the King of Cups on this solid, stable throne, surrounded by the oceans that are a little bit like choppy waters. So they also want you to know that they go to you for comfort whenever they're feeling emotionally triggered about things in their life. They feel this safety, this sanctuary, this healing energy. What else do they want to tell you? They have like these burning desires here for you with this Devil card. They feel this intense magnetism towards you. I feel like they have these secret thoughts. This may cause them some kind of feelings of guilt maybe at times, because it's the Devil and the Seven of Swords here, but they have these like burning desires. With the rose here as well, the rose always makes me think of the heart chakra. So again, they do feel this deep love, but it's a red rose, so it's like a passionate love with all these thorns like scraping them here as well. This is like, maybe like it feels kind of taboo for this person to have these desires for you, sexually, but also these desires to have like this beautiful connection with you as well. So Six of Wands. How can we clarify this further? Oops, this one's fallen on the floor. We have the Six of Cups. Wow. Six of Cups is the soulmate reunion card. They feel like you're soulmates, but look, there's this other person, this other divine feminine watching on as well. So yeah, definitely like third party energy is what I'm feeling here. But they see you as their soulmate. They feel like there is an innocence. That's why this, with this Devil card, I do feel like they have these kinds of thoughts. And it may feel kind of taboo because they feel like there's this innocence about you and about this connection as well. But it's very passionate. Your connection that you both feel is like very passionate, because that does remind me, the Ace of Cups does remind me of the phallic symbol as well. So they love like your innocence, I feel, as well. So this Ace of Cups, we have Temperance. So the Temperance always reminds me of the Two of Cups as well. They really connect with you powerfully in the heart space. Like, these are your two hearts. The energy flows back and forth. And they feel like the divine watches over your connection. It's a very divine connection. In some cases, you could be an earth sign and a water sign. Temperance, yeah, they just feel this balance. They feel this beautiful energetic exchange, this beautiful love. It feels very like natural as well. So what's this Emperor about? had the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So Eight of Swords, yeah, they're really feeling like they're struggling with feeling stuck in some sort of situation that it's really like triggering their thoughts and creating a lot of anxieties. They look to you for comfort. They feel like you nurture them into their true, like, divine masculine nature as well. Their thoughts of you, they feel like you are like observing them from afar as well, with this Princess of Swords or Page of Swords. Interestingly, the Page of Swords traditionally shows the person moving forward. Their torso and one foot is moving forward, but they're looking back over their shoulder and one foot's facing backwards. So they are in this transition stage, but they've still got like one foot in the past is what I want to say. She's looking out for battle here with these cannons as well. This is like a lookout, someone at a lookout post. I feel like your person, they like comforting you and being of support. Maybe you've gone through struggles, like I picked up earlier with the Six of Wands. So this person, they want to look out for you, or I want to be that like stable energy for you in that way. And the Three of Cups with this chick that's cracking out the shell, birth. So they just feel all this like celebration with you and joy, and they feel uplifted. And that's why they think about you a lot, especially during times of adversity. So let's look at some oracle cards for more information of their thoughts of you today and how they are feeling. Thoughts of you today. Answered prayer. They feel like you came in as this answered prayer. They were feeling stagnant, lost, lonely, unfulfilled in many ways. It's like their soul was calling out for something and it was calling you in. Security. You provide them with this sense of safety and security. I do feel like they felt lost, lonely. They had a lot of anxiety, and it was making them stressed. And then you came in as this answered prayer, and that's why they sort of think of you in this kind of way. You are like their safety that they go to for support. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel like they're missing you. That's why there was that. There could be long distance for some of you, or that just this physical separation, and they miss you. That's why they're longing for like some sort of deeper communication or feeling more deeply connected with you. Make the effort. Reaching out again. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this person is feeling spiritually guided towards you very powerfully. And we have back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. I feel like in their heart they want you. Back to what you love. Yeah, again, it's like their energy just wants to flow towards you. Look, this the image of the divine feminine in the sky here. They feel as though they were in all these dark forests, this darkness, and then you came into their life and it's created this opening out, and there's this path and all these butterflies of transformation, and here's the sun and here's the heavens, and yeah, they find your connection very like heavenly. So I'm going to finish this reading with the Rumi Oracle card. It's going to be a powerful message from Spirit about what your person's experiencing right now, how they are feeling, what they're thinking, and it's guidance from Spirit as well. We have resplendent with grace. Number 24. Greetings from my heart to you who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You are the compass of my life. My course is your way, no matter where I go. You exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond my body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make my ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear, you are in the mind, you are in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my way to describe you. And this is page 111. Is it difficult to see your magnificence without a mirror the size of a galaxy? How could you possibly witness all that you are? You must just catch glimpses of your truth now and then. Oh, if you could see yourself as I see you, in all your glorious fullness of being. You are swathed in robes of grace, so light and freeing that they do not weigh you down, and yet so luscious and full that you cannot help but stir the movement of all of creation as you step this way and that. Of course it matters not to grace whether you see or do not see, for grace simply is, without witnessing being required. Yet you might live rather differently, my beloved, should you realize you are not only worthy of grace, but actually dripping with it, saturated with divine presence, so rich it leaks out of you and causes sunlight to pour at your holy feet. Oh yes, you are resplendent in holiness and sanctity. Should you come to know this as I do, you would take each step with awe and reverence. You would decide that not a thing in your world could be classed as mundane, and decide with bold fervour that you are living in godliness and must create your world through choices that honour love. No fear, even the most stubbornly persistent, would be able to withstand the sight of your magnificent beating heart, so wild with life. In the sight of that wild heart, you would have to call all your fears close to you, soothing them with your words of love, like riled children in need of tenderness and quiet. Then, when rested, you would awake them from their slumber, and they would arise as falcons, ready to soar to the height of your most daring visions. Hunting for life to feed them, they will ensure the ample grace pulsing within your heart has its chance to come to life in the world and serve love. This oracle comes to you with a message. You may be wondering if you can attain this next stage of growth in your life. You are already well equipped to do so, no matter what you might believe about the situation, circumstances, or others involved, even yourself. You have within your soul possession more than enough grace to see you through anything you are bold enough to envision for yourself, or for any vision you feel life has bestowed upon you. So pray through unconditional love to access all that you are, to be supported by those beings that love you without condition. Pray to realize that you are so drenched in sacred grace that the well of your being is full. All that is needed to nurture you onto the next step of your life path, is within you now. Success is yours, but you must believe in your ability, your readiness, and your capacity to take this next phase of the journey now. How could it be otherwise? For you are one with grace. So here is the sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands on your heart. Visualize, sense, intend, or feel that you are being bathed in a golden light. It may rise up from the earth or descend from above you, but all around you is golden light. It is before you, behind you, on either side of you, above you and below you, creating a field of golden energy all around you. It may be soft or it may crackle with electricity. Just be with it, whatever it is, whether you can feel it clearly or not seem to be able to imagine anything at all. No matter what appears to happen or not happen is just perfect for you at this time. When you have passed several moments connecting with this golden light, finish your honoring ritual with this prayer. Say aloud, Rumi, brother of my soul, who loves me without condition, bless me with the confidence, trust, and wisdom I need to take my next steps and to accept the grace already bestowed upon me in abundance that will continue to be so given as I grow. May I believe in myself just as you believe in me. Through mercy and unconditional love, so be it. Bow your head to your hands in prayer position. You have finished your honoring ritual. So if you would like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you right now, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. That offer is ending in 24 hours. So for $11.11 US dollars, you get about 2,000 words looking really deeply into your person's feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, where your connection is headed, and any messages that Spirit needs you to hear. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the glass obsidian. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling about you. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. There's 24 hours left on the 2-for-1 offer on the the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words looking really deeply into your person's feelings for you, what they want to happen between you both, where your connection is headed, any blocks that are being resolved, and any further messages from Spirit that you need to hear. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, and the offer ends in 24 hours. So let's get straight into looking really deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and also how you're feeling. I'm using the Wheel of the Year tarot cards. So we have the Ace of Cups. The thoughts of you today. The Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Judgment. And the Three of Pentacles. This has come out in 3 sets of cards. Thoughts of you today. They're definitely having sexual thoughts. This is the Ace of Cups, but it's like love as well. Like your person deeply loves you, but they're having like sexual thoughts, because this looks like the phallic symbol to me. Passionate, loving, sexual thoughts. Sorry, I don't know why it isn't focusing. And the Knight of Wands as well. That's the phallic symbol. That's feeling very passionate, like this very energized desires. Seven of Pentacles, interestingly, this person is depicted as being pregnant. So in some cases, there could be like desires or like fantasies going on about that, or they just see you as someone that would be a good like mother, a good parent. And Seven of Pentacles, it's like a lot of abundance and judgment. They feel this deep spiritual call to you. They see you as very spiritual. They see you as very intuitive and very much in touch with your higher self and the higher realms and your spirit guides and soul family. And they feel this judgment card, this energy as well, rising up. It's like they see your connection, they feel it, they experience it to be very magical, feeling very heavenly, like connected to the heavens. And we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a deeply spiritual card as well. It normally shows that people coming together to build a cathedral. But they really like love your face. They're like thinking about your face is what I'm feeling. And they're thinking about you a lot. I mean, he's like painting her portrait here. They see you as this beautiful divine feminine. And they love how spiritual you are and how like spiritual this connection is as well. I'm going to pull some clarifiers to get some deeper messages for each of these cards. What additional information can we get about the Ace of Cups? And it's like these loving desires, the desire to make love to you. What else can we see about this? We have the Six of Swords, King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So there's more denser energies as well with this Ace of Cups. So I'm just going to clarify the 6 and the 10 a little bit further. What's this 6 and 10 of Swords about exactly? The Emperor. And yeah, the Page of Wands. So this is what I was kind of feeling, like this Ace of Cups, this love they feel for you and this passion they feel for you. I feel it's a lot to do with them wanting to assist you, them wanting to support you. Because we have the Six of Swords here. It normally shows the divine masculine steering the boat. And it shows the mother and the child in the boat. And it's about transitioning out of difficult circumstances into a brighter future. So I feel like your divine masculine deeply loves you and feels very passionately about you because they love supporting you in this way. You could be a mother, you could have children, because the Six of Swords normally does show the child as well. So that could be relevant for some of you. And the Ten of Swords, Yeah, they may feel as though you've gone through a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of difficulties, a lot of death and rebirth energy, and your person's been sending you a lot of love, a lot of light and support. She has a letter here. It's like a love letter from in this Page of Wands, and she's looking out for Divine Masculine from afar. It's like she's waiting. Your person, I feel like in their heart they desire to come towards you. They want to be this Emperor. This is like stable, solid, Divine Masculine, that supporter, that strength, like that protective kind of energy. So yeah, your person desires to communicate, or they may be communicating through their heart chakra, through telepathy with you. And they want to be this support. And King of Cups, again, this is confirming like their deep love. There is a lot of sexual desire as well, but this is based in love, like your person. Their love is like overflowing for you. So let's clarify this Seven of Pentacles further. Three of Cups. So birth. This is very interesting. I feel as though they imagine what it would be like to have a child with you, because this is literally showing the chick hatching out of the egg. They feel like meeting you has created a huge rebirth within you and also within themselves. I feel like they see they are this like supporter. They want to be this supporter of you through a rebirth after difficult energies, and they feel that they are going through this as well. Let me clarify this even further. That you could have like a child or children, or they think about that. What's this energy? Interesting. Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. So it could be that they're in a third party situation in some cases. It could be another person. It could be any kind of situation where it's basically creating conflict within themselves. I feel like your person is a bit fearful of facing up to some sort of conflict, perhaps. They may be kind of avoidant, but they're spending a lot of time going inwards, thinking of you, like you help to comfort them. They find you very nurturing when they're going through struggles. But yeah, again, they're thinking about you a lot. They really see you as this celebration. They really celebrate you, like in their life. They feel like you need to be, or you should be, like celebrated, but you may have gone through like a lot of this kind of energy. Ten of Swords. This is a death and rebirth of your person as well, though. Like I'm hearing from Spirit, like this, they feel this is a divine love, like a spiritual love. With the Judgment card, they feel really pulled towards this, magnetized towards this. So your person's going through a painful like death and rebirth energy as well. They may feel like you're waiting for them or something, or they're waiting because there's like this divine timing. So let's clarify this Knight of Wands further. Wheel of Fortune. The Fool, which shows another wheel kind of image. Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like your person in their heart, they desire a brand new beginning, but they may feel like they're kind of caught up in a karmic wheel. This can sometimes depict going in circles in some kind of way, or stagnation. But then we have the Fool, which is the new beginning, that wheel sort of moving forward in this imagery. And they feel a lot of desire for that. But there's a struggle. Ten of Wands, interesting, tens and zeros. 10 is about ending of a cycle and then a new beginning. So, 10 of Wands, I feel like if they are in a third party situation, because there's this house at the top of that mountain or that hill, it's like struggle. Like if they're with someone, if they have a partner or a spouse or something, it's like they're both carrying these heavy weights, like these heavy burdens up this hill continually. With that being over this Wheel of Fortune, there's like this repeated pattern. It may have been going on for a long time with all these seasons here of like carrying these heavy burdens. Maybe on a daily basis, carrying huge weight on their backs in their home life or something. And there's this desire for like liberation, freedom. The Fool normally shows he's just got that little satchel on his back, so it's like releasing heavy burdens, heavy baggage. But I feel like there's some sort of fears of facing like conflict. We have the Seven of Swords. That's like kind of running away or avoiding like a battle, avoiding conflict. So they could both, maybe potentially both be kind of avoidant, because normally the Ten of Wands shows the person carrying the wands in front of them. They can't see where they're going. So there's some sort of illusions, I feel, maybe keeping up a pretense that's this heavy weight, but it's like they both know deep down. But there's these fears, because there's these cannons here, Page of Swords. Normally Page of Swords shows someone looking over their shoulder, watching their back. So there could be some sort of your person secretly thinking about you. In some cases it could be they're secretly communicating with you or something, but they're like looking over their shoulder sort of energy. Judgment. Let's clarify this further, the thoughts of you today and this Judgment. Yeah, your person's feeling this soul calling. Wow, the images on these cards are really powerful. We have the Hierophant. This is the divine masculine, like praying to the divine. I feel like your person's struggling because they're feeling called to the divine, but it's like they feel like they're in some sort of crisis and they don't know what to do. We have the Nine of Swords here with this image of running away, which is normally what the Seven of Swords is as well. So your person is having sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. And I do feel it's because they're feeling called through their heart space to like follow their heart, to live a more spiritual orientated life, to follow their authentic truth. But they're fearful of the confrontation in like speaking their truth or living their truth. They feel like some sort of battle's going to happen. Yeah, they feel like they're going to be attacked in some kind of way. With all these like vampire bats here. They could be dealing with like an energy vampire, or they're just feeling really, really like burnt out. But it's like when they think of you, they feel so energized. They feel supported by the divine. They feel like your connection is so spiritual that they feel spirit is always with them, with this guidance, this inner guidance, and they are trying to listen to this inner guidance. So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as their soulmate. We have the Six of Cups. They see you as their soulmate. This is a soulmate like reconciliation. But again, it shows three people. So they could, if they are with someone, they could feel like, well, maybe this person knows about your connection. But yeah, this is a reconciliation of soulmates. They feel as though if they're with someone, this person is definitely, they know like this divine masculine has changed. Definitely, like they feel that. This could be what this Page of Swords or Princess of Swords is about as well. It could be maybe in some cases like a third party keeping a lookout with these like cannons sort of thing. So that will resonate for some of you. So I'm feeling drawn to continue with the tarot. Let's look into what does your person want you to know, because we have this card here with like the letter. So what does this person want you to know? The world. They want you to know that you mean the world to them. Again, it's like they love your face or your eyes. They just feel really drawn to you. I feel like they recognize like divinity or your soul like through your eyes. You mean the world to them. The world, it's like they want you to know that their world has completely changed. They're seeing the world from a higher perspective. They're seeing everything from a higher perspective now. And they've really changed. They've really transformed. They're much more spiritual. They're much more awakened and aware now. The World is also the final card in the tarot. So let's clarify that further. Turn their world like upside down. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You make them rise up. You've helped them transform. Seven of Cups. Just trying to think what the traditional Seven of Cups is. Yeah, it's all the cups floating in the air, isn't it? So they're thinking about you a lot. They feel this higher dimensional connection. You connect telepathically, energetically. Your person may be feeling confused about making some sort of decision. I feel in their heart it's like they want to rise up out of current circumstances, but they're hesitant, like they're fearful, because it normally shows some of the cups are filled with like negative things. What else do they want to tell you? Yeah, 5 of Cups. I'm just going to pull a few out. The 3 of Wands. Temperance. The Chariot. Okay, so I'm going to move these ones out the way. So 5 of Cups. What do they want to tell you? That they are stressed. They're very anxious and afraid of this powerful transformation that's going on within their life. I feel like this person's transformed massively within, and so things are falling away, and this scares your person a lot. Normally shows 3 cups spilt over, but then two of the cups are still standing upright. So I feel it's like in their heart's desire to release things, but they're fearful of that, and then turn around and move towards the 2 of Cups energy, which is kind of like the Temperance here as well, with this 2 cups, balance, harmony, like a deeper union with you. So I'm just going to shuffle the other cards back into this deck, because the deck's getting low on messages. So let me clarify this 5 of Pentacles further. What do they want you to know? The Sun. They want you to know that you've come in like a ray of sunshine. Look, we have the sunflower here with the sun as well. And this has created a lot of movement. This has created a lot of shifts within them. Your person is much more spiritually orientated. They may have a spiritual practice. They may meditate to find stillness, to find clarity and guidance, and also to connect with you very deeply. 3 of Wands here. Again, it's like they're looking to the sky. They find your connection very magical. They see you as a very loyal person with this dog here. Waiting for their ships to come in is like the normal saying for the 3 of Wands. So they feel like divine timing is involved. What's this 3 of Wands energy about? What do they want you to know? The Emperor. The 7 of Wands. The 9 of Cups. The Devil. So there's a shooting star here as well, and the 3 of Wands, I've just noticed. So you are like their dream, like their desires. The Emperor. And the 7 of Wands. Still just want to get to the core of what this is exactly. Three of Pentacles again. So, yeah, they think about you. They're thinking about you a lot today. They really feel deeply about you. They really look up to you. They respect you. They feel this passion or this desire with the Devil card. Nine of Cups. This is like their dream come true. They really desire you. But there's some defensiveness here. Seven of Wands. I feel like they're fearful. They're fearful of these changes, these transformations that are taking place. Let's clarify the Temperance. What do they want you to know? The Seven of Swords again. And the Chariot. That's that movement forward. The yin and the yang. They feel like you're soulmates. You're the divine masculine and feminine. And you coming together in this union has created powerful movement forward to do with spiritual awakening, but also to do with self-confidence with a sunflower there. The Three of Cups. Birth. So, yeah, they desire like this new beginning. But, yeah, they're fearful of it. They're fearful of, like, the confrontation, the difficulties, the death before the rebirth kind of thing. So let's look at that Rumi Oracle card. And it's going to be a powerful message from Spirit about your person's thoughts and feelings, what they're going through, noticing at the bottom of the deck, beyond the threshold of fear. What do you need to know? Victory of Miriam. Number 41. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets, why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life, why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself, don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach for me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already with you. We are not apart. I am living through all that you are, and all that you love, all that you have lost, and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar, so I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in utter success, No matter if you've forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you, as you, and that apparent failure is only part of the process, the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother, Mary, also called Miriam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is that presence that is real. It is the Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. Every challenge and adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle and to be what you are in truth. The eagle that flies requires space and open sky. The tigress that hunts requires hunger to drive her to fulfill her being and live her nature. You need what you need to realize your divine nature as a living holy expression of the greatest love. So life is providing for you that your needs be met. Whatever may be troubling you or is soon to present itself is not a situation or a circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. It is not what appears to be that is the source of challenge for you, not at all. It is only how you are viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Yes, you know this is truth. It is only in forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh yes, to forget for a moment that you are divinity, and to lapse into erroneous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is in the attitude, not in any circumstance or situation. Will you remember that all is divinity manifesting, and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine loving heart. Be curious rather than afraid. What is loving seeking to draw out of you now? It is always love in an interaction with you, even if sometimes you feel like you are hauling a massive rock on your back up the steepest of all hills to build a temple at its apex. Yet when that temple is built, overlooking the ocean, and a startling burst of golden orange sunset explodes across the water, turning it gold, you'll forget about climbing that hill. You'll just drink in the view instead. You'll forget what you were supposed to worry about. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? You'll just have to love in that moment and be peaceful instead. It makes more sense to notice the sunset than to turn your back upon its glory and grumble about how heavy those rocks were. Then, in your inspiration and your forgetfulness, you'll dream of another temple and the process of creation, perhaps a more lugging about of great heavy rocks, and it will begin again. But then so too will another captivating sunset be granted, best witnessed in your newly built temple that renders you speechless and spellbound. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle, is the divine in you, as you, breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust in it. Embrace it fully and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it with love and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours, so allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life, the life that serves love. There is also a part of you that is daring to love, to live, and to trust more so than ever before. You are even daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. You no longer want to taunt yourself with failure and critique. You are less frightened of yourself, so you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism, to let the war be over now and put it behind you, even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. The sunset is golden. The struggle is behind you. Now just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. So here is the sacred honouring ritual. With your hands in prayer at your forehead, breathe in and out, and if you can, allow your mind to become still. Then say aloud, I call on Miriam, who loves me without condition, to bring me faith, and Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional, loving wisdom of life and my own divine essence, and I give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light that will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender into the love that is leading me into my divine destiny now. So be it. Close your eyes and bow your head to your hands in prayer again, and still your mind, if you can, for several moments. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your honouring ritual. So if you would like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. The offer is ending in 24 hours. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words looking really deeply into your person's thoughts of you, their feelings, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, where your connection is headed, and any additional messages that you need to hear. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.